God's going to use you to change the world. See, a lot of times we say things and we don't know what we're saying. And this is just far beyond the trillions and 10 minutes with Jesus. This is more so knowing what you're called to do. See, when I read about Joseph, at first I read it just the way that I used to. And then this time I read it with new eyes. And I saw something that I didn't see before. Not only did God show Joseph what he was going to do through the dreams, but God was preparing him and getting him ready to be used to help people. He was the reason why people were okay even though there was a famine going on, because God used him. And what you may not understand is technically that was the entire world. And just imagine that. God used Joseph to change the world. And there are so many people in the Bible besides Joseph that was used to change the world. You really don't understand the calling that God has on your life. It's not minimum. It's not small. It's big. You see, you sit up there and you watch Brandon Lake, Maverick City, right? Forrest Frank, you watch CeCe Winan, you watch all these people, you like, they so amazing. Look where they are, and you can be right there. You're not supposed to stay where you are. You're supposed to keep going. And there's so much that God is going to do. Your voice is powerful. When you speak, people listen. And it's the same if you have a singing voice. It's the same if you have a gift. It's the same. But God doesn't want you to stay where you are. He wants to take you up. So a lot of times we see people and we think, man, I could never be where they are. But God's saying you will be. He's going to take you there. One day you're going to watch a church service and you are going to be the one doing the church service. You're going to watch someone on stage singing and you're going to be the one on stage singing. It's the same thing with a business, same thing with content. It's the same thing, but there's a purpose behind it. See, God didn't use Joseph for no reason. There was a purpose behind it. He was given a lot of responsibility, but throughout his life, God tested him. God see if he would be faithful, and he was. And that's one thing you got to understand. You got to be faithful, obedient. That's what God looks for. And as God develops your character and leads you to the place that he's going to take you, you're going to see it. You're going to do a lot of great things. And even though you are where you are, you ain't going to stay there. So keep trusting God. Let God use you, because you're going to see it. Just like God used Joseph. Love you.